morning. Here we are, day one of the West Highland Way. It's 20th of March, 12 minutes past 8 in the morning. We're just coming up to the start of the West Highland Way. Off we go. Here we are. We're probably about 3.5k into it. I found my pace nice and steady. Pack's heavy. It's about 50 pound with the water. And enjoying it. So far it's been quite wooded, but the plan is for today, day one, is to walk 14 mile. Now the reason for that is, hopefully you can hear me past the wind, the reason for that is there's a no wild camping zone around the bottom half of Loch Lomond. And I didn't think it was in effect until next month, but it's not. It's actually in effect now, which means I want to walk as close as I can to the no camping zone, pitch up, well, hang off the side in my hammock as close as I can get to it, and then day two, it's about 12 mile to walk through the no camping zone to Ptarmigan Lodge, I believe, and then every day after that is 12 mile. So the first day is going to be tough. We'll have to wait and see. It's going steady so far, but that's the reason I'm doing 14 straight off. I'll have plenty of rests. I stayed last night in Best Foot Forward B&B. Thank you very much, Morag, for looking after me. I do recommend it. Tidy rooms and a massive breakfast spilling out over the plate. I couldn't eat all of it. So yeah. Okay, it's now 20 past 9 in the morning and we have the solar eclipse starting, and it's quite cloudy. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, it's quite cloudy, but you can just about see the start of the eclipse. So that's quite exciting. We'll keep walking. Really quite blessed. The weather's perfect, and we've got to enjoy an eclipse, total eclipse any minute. And apparently the best place to be is right up north, you know, so Scotland, northern Scotland. Beautiful place, Scotland. People are fantastic. Yeah, it's really great. See, I don't know if you can see it, just about. I'm not going to waffle on for the full time because you're probably out there watching it yourselves. I don't know if you can make out, there's quite low cloud cover on the hills there, but you know, that's alright. If it rains, pull out the waterproofs, put on the pack cover and keep going. I think there's going to be so many spectacular views that I'm going to run out of memory card before the end of the day. It's just fantastic. Really, really good. I don't know if you could spot the rainbow back over there. There's probably a bit of rain over there somewhere, but that's fine. No problem. Bring it on, he says. How you doing? I am not a happy bunny. I've walked about 17 miles today, and that wasn't the plan. I was planning to do about 14, but I was following my GPS and I was waiting to hit the no wild camping signs, and I thought I'd set up camp there and then we're all set up then for the rest of the days. But I've screwed up big time because I put all my trust in this GPS and it's flipping sent me the wrong way. So now I'm probably 3.5 mile off the West Highland Way. Now this has stuffed me big time. I've just managed to find somewhere to set up the hammock on the side of the road to the, and I'll show you now on the GPS. I don't know if you can see that. And that's where I am. Is it Balama? Yeah. Balama. Can't even pronounce it, sorry. But I'm supposed to be up here, and that's Conic Hill there. Man, I'm not impressed. So the route I've come is, I've done that green line's my track, so I've done a left there instead of a right, and I've just followed my GPS without flipping checking my map in my pocket. So I've come all this distance here out of my way. I just felt like crying when I realised what I'd done. So now what I've got to do is backtrack all the way back up here, then go around Conic Hill, because I don't want to cheat. I mean, I could just carry on down this road to Balama, to there, because the route from Conic Hill comes down there anyway. But you know, I'm here to do the West Highland Way and I don't want to do it properly. But it's going to add about 3 miles to my route, and which means tomorrow I'm going to have to walk 14 mile, 15 mile, and that wasn't the plan. But I've got to do what I've got to do. You know, I've messed up. I've just got to deal with it. I've got over the main grief of it now. I think I've had a wash and I've got my clean dry clothes on. My feet are wrecked, man. I think that's the furthest I've walked is 17 mile in one day with 50 pounds. I don't know if you can see my feet, but man, hanging. It's not good, is it? So, sorry about wobbling you about. So what I'm going to do is leave my socks off. I'll give my feet a good clean, let them dry out a bit, and then in the morning put on some Compeed to try and stop it from rubbing and bleeding, because I'm come here to do it and I'm going to flipping cry doing it. Anyway, it's 5:15 now. Apart from that, I'm well. I've just brew up. I'm short on water, so I'm just going to have a coffee tonight, skip my dinner, and then have my oats in the morning, which will give me fuel then to get up Conic Hill, and then when I get into Balama, top up my water bowl if I can't top it up, you know, if there's a water source on the way up there. So 5:15, I'm going to get my head down now. I'm going to wake up early doors as soon as it gets light. What's that, 5-6 o'clock, and flipping get grooving. I'm going to do this anyway. I'll see you in the morning.